Hello.
Hello. You are live on air, my friend. Go ahead. What do you want to say to us?
No, actually, you are misrepresenting Jesus.
Really?
Actually,
Okay.
yeah,
Tell me about Jesus. Do you know who is Jesus?
yeah, he
Who
was
is
a prophet,
who
and
is Jesus?
Jesus was a prophet. Jesus was an Abdul, servant of Allah.
Ah, Abdul. Okay. Can you show me the name of Jesus in the Quran?
No, he is Isa ibn Maryam.
Okay. So how in the Quran he called him Isa? Who is Isa?
Isa was a prophet, just
Okay,
a normal prophet.
but the one we have, his name is Yeshua. How Yeshua became Isa?
Yeshua is the Hebrew term.
Okay, so this is Arabic name you mean?
Isa means salvation.
So Isa mean the salvation. So you are saying to me that the Quran saying that Jesus is the salvation.
Yeah, Allah is using him to
So
bring
so
salvation.
okay. So how Jesus is the salvation? He is the salvation. He is not just, he is the salvation. That's what you say to me. Hello? Hello? Are you
Hello?
there? Yeah. So you say that Isa is the salvation. How is that?
Yeah, I was saying that Isa was the salvation only for Jews, because if you read Isaiah 53, God said that for salvation of my people he will die. And in Isaiah 52,
Okay,
that my
hold on. He will
are
die.
Jews.
He will die. He will die.
Yeah.
Okay, so does the Quran says that Jesus die?
The Quran says that وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ وَمَا صَلَبُوهُ. They did not kill him. Jews didn't kill Jesus. But
The Jews did not kill Jesus. Okay, what happened to Jesus?
Allah killed Jesus, and Allah deceived the Jews.
Allah
and
deceived the
then
Jews. Okay, so did Allah deceive the Jews or deceive the Christians?
Christians were deceived by devil, Satan.
But you are the one who said to me that Allah he deceived the Jews. At that time, all the Jews, all the Christians are Jews.
Yeah, just like Allah deceived Pharaoh,
Okay.
Allah deceived the Jews.
How Allah deceived Pharaoh? How Allah deceived Pharaoh?
Like splitting the.
But this is not
Red
this is not deception. This is a miracle. What deceivance? Hey, let's focus on Jesus now. So Allah he made the Jews think that they killed Jesus, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and you are the one
Jews
who
were
used,
boasting
and you are
that,
the one who used the word
we
deceived. But as you see, Allah he waited 600 years to tell us that the one who died in the cross it was not Jesus, and you are the one who used the word deceived.
Allah never told that that this salvation thing on the cross. I mean, this is completely
No problem.
by
Don't
Paul.
go there. Don't go there. Don't change topic. See, you are the one who said to me that Jesus is salvation. This is your term, and this is your word. Don't just wait. Let me finish my point. And then you are saying to us that Allah he deceived the Jews, but isn't it you who said to me,
just like Pharaoh?
Hold on. Isn't it you who said to me that Allah he sent Jesus to the Jews?
Yeah.
Okay. So Allah, if he sent Jesus to the Jews, he sent Jesus to these Jews to deceive them or to guide them?
No, to deceive them, because Jews planned against Jesus.
So Allah he did
Messiah.
not send Jesus to the Jews to guide them. He sent the Jesus to deceive the Jews.
Allah sent all the prophets to guide the Jews, but because of the Jewish plans, Allah
so did Allah send? Okay, let us go from zero. When Allah he sent Jesus to the Jews, did he send him to guide them or to deceive them?
No, that's why I'm telling that the initial plan of Allah was to guide the Jews, but then later.
Hold on. So are you saying to me? Are you saying to me that Allah he was not aware that the Jews they will not be guided? He do not know.
This is a human perspective of telling. If you read
Genesis is not. I'm not talking about a human perspective. No, don't go there. You are an Ahmadiyya, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
So what do you think about the Ahmadiyya? Do you think he is a prophet, Ahmad Mirza Ghulam?
Oh, they are infidels.
Okay,
they
hold
are
on.
not.
Okay, and you are an infidel too, and we'll prove it in a second. Hold on. So when Allah he sent Jesus to the Jews, don't he knew that the Jews will kill him or try to kill him? Do he knew or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you talk about his hyper knowledge, then yeah.
Jesus he come with the book. It's called Injil. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. What the word Injil mean?
Good news.
In which language?
Good news in Greek.
Greek. So how
Also
Jesus, he was sent to the Jews? Okay. How Jesus was sent to the Jews, but yet his book is in a Greek?
Because Greek was one type of international language like today's English, and that's why.
Okay, hold on. But your Quran says that Allah, he never sent any prophet unless he speak the language of his people.
Yeah, Jews also spoke Greek. If you read Acts, book of Acts.
Okay, hold on. No. It says bilisani qawmihi. Lisani qawmihi is the language of the people, not languages they speak. It have to be their language, their tongue. And this is in chapter 14, verse number 4. Read it for us. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm telling that Jews spoke Greek.
My friend, the Jews who they are living in Arabia, they speak a Greek?
No, you have a misunderstanding.
Okay, no, I'm asking you. Okay, if Allah so did Allah send his book to the Greek or he sent it to the Jews?
No. Jesus spoke in Aramaic, but later his apostles in Matthew.
No problem. Allah, did he send his book in Hebrew or he sent it in the Greek language?
In Greek.
Okay, where we can find the book? So guys, remember this. Allah, he sent his book to the Jews in Greek language. Where you get this?
Injil,
okay, hold on. No, my friend. Just wait. Where we can find the reference for that Allah, he sent his book to the.
No, we do not have any reference in the Quran.
So why you are saying that to me? Where you get this from? Where you get this from?
We don't have like all reference in the Quran.
No. Don't. So where you get your answer from? The answer have to come from somewhere, unless you are claiming to be God and you know everything. Where your answer is coming from?
From history. No,
history.
I'm not God.
Okay, which history you Muslims approve? Do you approve the history or you approve what Muhammad said? Because everything Muhammad he said is against history. As an example, let me ask you, what is the name of the grandfather of Isa according to Islam?
Grandfather of
Isa.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Imran.
But isn't it this is the father of Moses?
Yeah, but there is a typology in the Quran, like from Musa and Jesus.
There's what?
Typology. You know that Jesus, the sister of Mary, the sister of Aaron.
So is Jesus the?
I saw this in the commentary.
All right, I'm asking you: is Moses the uncle of Isa?
No.
Okay. So how Mary she became the daughter of Imran, who is the father of Moses?
This is a typology language.
This is what?
Even if Christian community they use this type of typology.
No, we don't have. First of all, Mary she is not even from the tribe. Mary she is not even from the tribe of Moses. So how Mary she became the sister of Aaron, and how the father name of Mary changed? As long you are a person who is familiar with the Bible, what is the name? What is the name of the father of Mary? What is the name? Hold on. You are the one who says to me you have evidence from history. Okay, according to history, what is the father? Who is the father of Mary?
Who's the father of Virgin Mary?
Yes.
Joachim.
Okay. So who is Imran? You are the one who told me Imran. Isn't it you who said to me her father is Imran?
This is it, like in Roman Catholicism, Mary is called the
what
daughter
Roman
Zion.
Catholicism? Don't play games with me. There's two fathers, either father-in-law, like the woman she married, the one who the father of her husband, this is her father too, father-in-law, or real father. So neither of them, his name is Imran. Imran in the Quran is the guy who is married to the mother of Mary. Do you agree?
Jesus in the Bible, he said he's the son of David.
My friend, don't go there. What this have to do with our topic?
This is the same logic.
No, this is not the same logic. This is not the same logic. The name here, the guy, listen, don't play games. Who is the one who slept with the mother of Jesus? Who is the one?
No one. This was a miracle.
No. I'm not talking about who is the father of Jesus now. I'm asking you. Who is the one who slept with the mother of Jesus? Not Mary, her mother, the mother of Mary. Who is the one who slept with her?
Mother.
Yeah.
Saint Anne. Saint Annie and
my friend, who is the one who is the husband of the mother of Jesus?
Husband of the mother of Jesus?
The mother of the mother of Jesus, the mother of the, which means the grandmother.
Joachim.
Who? Okay, so what the Quran says, who is the one who is married to the mother of Jesus?
Quran doesn't say that. Like
are you sure?
You're confusing, like Jesus was
no, are you sure? I'm asking you, are you sure? Say yes. Are you sure the Quran does not say that?
Quran does not say,
my friend,
like
or what I'm asking you, are you sure? Either you say yes, I'm sure, or you say I am ignorant, please teach me.
What I know, which verse are you trying to tell me?
I am not asking you, either you say yes or I say no. So I'm asking you, according to the Quran, who is the husband of the mother of Jesus?
Imran.
So why you said to me it doesn't say that?
But because you misunderstood the concept, that's why.
Hold on. I asked you, who is the father of Mary? You said Joachim, according to you, right?
According to history.
No, okay, so is that history correct? You are the one who says we learn from history. So which one you approve, the Quran or the history?
No, Imran was not the husband of Saint Annie or the father of Virgin Mary. It was a typological language.
Okay.
Just like Jesus claimed he was the son of David.
And from where you get this like interpretation, my friend?
This was, yeah, I read this in the commentary. I said in Ibn Kathir.
Who Ibn Kathir, he said that? Give me the verse number so we can read.
The commentary, Ibn Kathir, then all other commentaries.
Okay, no, I'm asking you, where in the commentary of Ibn Kathir it says what verse?
Now I can't remember like you. I mean,
my friend, here we are speaking of reference. We don't speak without reference. Here we go. This is the Quran, and whoever said that to you is an idiot. Read with me carefully. Do you know how to read?
Okay.
Do you know how to read?
Yeah.
Okay. Read for me the verse.
Remember when the wife of Imran said, "Oh my Lord, I have vowed to you what is in my womb."
She is who? She is the wife of Imran, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the wife of which? In which language the wife of Imran does not mean the wife of Imran?
In Semitic language.
That is stupid of you to say, my friend. It says the wife of Imran. That's mean. It's not the wife of Imran.
Jesus also said he was the
Look
son
at this, guys. The verse saying the wife of Imran. Okay, what if we go right now, me and you, and we read the interpretation of Ibn Kathir, and everybody will laugh that you are lying to us, and you said Ibn Kathir, he said that.
Listen.
Listen. I'm asking you, if we go right now to Ibn Kathir, are we going to find what you said, or you are a liar?
But you know that.
Don't but me. I'm asking you, if we go to Ibn Kathir, my friend, I'm speaking to you nicely. If we go
I'm not sure.
A second ago you were sure. I asked you where, you said Ibn Kathir. I asked you where that is from.
I just
no. So you are lying. You are lying, my friend. Everybody heard you saying you heard that from Ibn Kathir interpretation.
This is misunderstanding.
No, this is not misunderstanding. You said that, and this is Ibn Kathir, and you are a liar. You have to admit that you are a liar, biological liar. So it's a mistake in the Quran. Remember, you agreed. You are the one who agreed that there's no way that the father of the Mary, the mother of Jesus, her father is Imran.
Then can you explain why?
Did you agree with that? Did you agree with that? Did you agree with that? Yes, you agreed, right? Okay. Now the Quran and the interpretation confirm that the father of Mary is Imran.
No.
What do you mean now?
This is Semitic language.
Okay, show me where. Here we go. This is Ibn Kathir. Show me where it says that. Here we go.
No.
The wife of Imran. Listen carefully. This is Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir, the one you are hiding behind his back. The wife of Imran mentioned here is the mother of Mary. I mean, how clear we can make it more?
Yeah.
Okay, so why you are lying? So it's not a Semitic language as you claim, as you lie to us. So she is the wife of Imran, and the father of Moses is Imran too, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, here we explain then how Muhammad, he said that Mary is the sister. Listen, Mary is the sister of Aaron. So now the idea became clear. So Mary, she is the sister of Aaron because Aaron, his father is Amran.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a mistake in the, this is a mistake in the Quran. It's obvious.
No mistake in the Ibn Kathir, not in the Quran.
My friend, the Quran saying this is the wife. She is the wife of Imran. The Quran saying that. What's wrong with you?
But look at the Bible.
My friend, don't tell me look at the Bible. Don't look at the Bible. You Muslims, you don't have an idea about the Bible. You copy paste. Does the Quran say clearly with the clear words in Arabic? وَإِذَا قَالَتْ إِمْرَأَةُ Imran Rabbi Imra'atu Imran. Do you know Arabic?
No, I
okay,
don't.
So what okay, in your language, whatever you have, what translation you are reading?
English.
Okay, what translation you read?
English.
I know what the translation you read. Who is the translator? Which translator you accept?
Oh, various translator, Yusuf Ali or.
Okay, this is Yusuf Ali anyway. As long you are asking for Yusuf Ali, this is Yusuf Ali. Have fun. Okay, Yusuf Ali is saying, let me be sure that this is Yusuf Ali. This is Ali Khan actually. Let us go to Yusuf Ali just to be sure.
No, you can do your translation.
No. I will do it as you wish. Show me one person agree with you. Otherwise, you are lying to us. Just to cover the mistake in the Quran, the horrible mistake in the Quran. Yes, horrible mistake. You are the one saying that this is so you agreed. First of all, it's you. You agreed that the father of Mary is not the father of Mary is not Imran. Listen.
Women of India.
Listen, did you agree with me or not that the father of Mary, the real father of Mary, is not Imran? Did you agree with me or not?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so how the Quran here says that this is her father, his name is Imran?
No, look at the Yusuf Ali translation. It says
my friend, this is Yusuf Ali translation. This is Yusuf Ali translation. It says, behold, the women of Imran, the women of Imran said, oh my Lord, I dictate into thee.
It doesn't say that wife of Imran.
It says that. It says the women of Imran. Who is the women of Imran? My woman is my wife, my friend.
Actually, you know the interpretation.
My friend, I showed you the interpretation. Okay, this is my challenge to you. Show me one interpretation agree with your statement. That Imran is not the father of Maryam, the mother of Jesus. Can you show me one interpretation agree with you? Challenge. You know what? I will shave my I will shave my 20-foot beard if you can show me one interpretation. Do so. Say that. Yeah, it's a challenge. Here we go. No. It's a challenge. Here we go. You are my hero. I showed you the first interpretation. You know what? I'm willing to show you. I'm willing to show you as many interpretation as you wish. What do you think about that? I will open for you an Islamic website, have all the interpretation you can imagine in the Islamic library.
Let me talk.
No, you have to give me interpretation, agree with your lies. Otherwise, you have to say, I was lying to you. That doesn't say that. I'm fabricator. I fabricate things. And this is a habit for us as a Muslim. So either you say I'm fabricating, either you say I'm a fabricator like my Prophet Muhammad, or you have to tell me the interpretation would you say, because you are the one who mentioned that you did read that in the interpretation of Ibn Kathir. We open Ibn Kathir, we could not find that. Ibn Kathir says clearly that this is the wife of Imran.
Quran says that
give me the interpretation. Stop playing games. What interpretation? What interpretation you want to give me, my friend?
I have only one interpretation.
Which one?
About that.
Which one? Okay, where is the interpretation coming from? What is the name of the interpretation?
No, there is no interpretation about.
So you are lying to us then. No, there is interpretation. Here we go. All of them. Here we go. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. Read everybody and laugh at this guy, the liar, who he think he have knowledge, trying to cover the big mistake in the Quran. Because the Miriam, there's a true story, by the way. Hold on. Just to show you how stupid your prophet. Your prophet, he heard from the Jews that Aaron, he have a sister, her name is Miriam, and this is correct. In the Old Testament, there is a woman, her name is Miriam. She is the sister of Moses and sister of Aaron. So Muhammad the fool, he thought that this is the same woman. He thought that Miriam is the daughter of Imran and she is the sister of Aaron. So he attached Mary to Imran, which is the father, which is the father of Moses.
At this point,
now read with me. This is Al-Jalalain. Listen.
You're right at this.
Okay, I'm right at this point or not?
Because in the 7th century, 6th and 7th
my friend, don't tell me 7
Muslims
centuries. I'm not talking about even the sister of Aaron. I'm talking about how Mary, she became the daughter of Imran. In front of you, this is Tafsir al-Jalalain. Tafsir al-Jalalain, mentioning when the wife, read. This is al-Jalalain.
Yeah, the wife of Imran.
Okay.
The wife of Imran.
Okay,
now
the wife of Imran, she is the mother of Jesus. Okay, I want to ask you how this mistake happened. How the father of Moses became the husband of the mother of Mary.
Okay. Actually, the apostles of Prophet Muhammad, they denied the history that Mary, the father of Virgin Mary, was not Joachim but Imran. They made up this history. So I have to.
They made up history. So you are saying to me that the disciple of Muhammad, you are saying the apostle of Muhammad, they are a bunch of liars. You are saying?
Maybe there's a bunch of hadiths about like apostles.
But my friend, this is Quran. What's wrong with you? It says وَإِذْ قَالَتْ إِمْرَأَةُ وَإِمْرَانَ. The one who just Allah is talking is not, it's not even Muhammad supposedly. Allah saying the women of Imran, she said the women of Imran. Who is he? Who is she? She is the mother of Jesus, of Maryam. So why you keep saying to me maybe the disciple they lie? So look what you did. You just agreed that Muhammad companion, they are a bunch of liars and maybe they fabricate that in the hadith. But by doing that, you prove that this is absolutely false, because Islam is false, because the Quran is the one saying that, not the disciples of Muhammad.
Actually, they misinterpreted the Quran.
My friend, the Quran saying the women of Imran. You give me interpretation. It says the women of Imran. Since when, if somebody says the women of Imran, he didn't mean that she is the women of Imran. The guy, he cannot have kids. The story is there. And his wife, she said, I'm going to designate this child will come to me to be for you, God. Who is the one who did that? The women of Imran. You tell me, what does that mean?
The same thing. It is a Semitic language. Jesus said the son of David.
My friend, son of David, son of David, my friend, because by birth Jesus, he goes all the way to David. Mary, she have nothing to do with Musa. She is not going all the way to David. They are from different tribe. Even in this case, it doesn't work.
Didn't you read
the genealogy? They are not from the same
in Gospel of Luke.
Listen, they are not from the same tribe. Listen. I'm going to give you a chance. So this is a mistake. I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
Can you give me one thing to prove to me Islam to be true?
Yeah, the prophecy of Prophet Muhammad.
Like what?
This is the biggest. In Surah 7, verse 157, it claims that Prophet Muhammad is mentioned in the Torah and Injil.
This is the prophecy of Muhammad?
The prophecy about
chapter Muhammad. No. Give me. First of all, that is funny of you to say, because the Quran says that Jesus will say, Isa will say, there's a prophet who comes after me. His name is Ahmad. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the name of your prophet?
I'm not referring to that, because we know that Injil was fabricated.
What is the name of your prophet? What is the name of your prophet?
Muhammad Ahmad.
So his name is Muhammad or Ahmad? Is Ahmad is a name or a title? Is Muhammad a name or a title?
Name and also title.
Okay, so how we have many names? What does that mean? Did his mom, she call him Ahmad or call him Muhammad?
Both. We do not call him actually Ahmad.
But so why he is saying that? Why he call him Ahmad? What does that mean?
To relate to that Parakletos, like Parakletos in
the
John
Parakletos is 40. A spirit. Is Muhammad a spirit? The Parakletos will stay with us forever. He will never die, and he is a spirit. Is your prophet a spirit?
Yeah, Prophet Muhammad's spirit. Spirits don't die. They either go to heaven or
so Muhammad is a spirit. He is not a human.
He's a spirit and also a flesh.
Okay, so there it says that this is a Ruh al-Qudus. He is the spirit. And then are you saying to me that Muhammad is the Holy Spirit?
No, he is not the Holy Spirit.
Well, you are quoting Holy for me a verse saying this is the Holy Spirit, because there the verses you are quoting for me is about the Holy Spirit. So it have to be holy, it have to be spirit. Now, is your prophet holy?
Yes.
How
then
come
he's Holy Spirit.
Then how come? Okay, I want you to read this for me then. Okay, hold on. As long the prophet Muhammad is holy, how come the Quran says, may Allah forgive your past sin and the one to come?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you mean, yeah? How Allah will forgive the past sin of somebody have no sinner, no sin. You just said he is not a sinner. Is he a sinner?
No, I didn't say once that
is he a sinner or he is not? Is he a sinner or not?
Oh, yeah, he's kind of.
So how you call him holy? I mean, how you are a sinner and you are holy? I mean, are you crazy people? The second you call him holy, it's mean he have no sin.
Sinner doesn't mean that he has to be unholy all the time, because
so
Allah
Muhammad temporarily holy. Muhammad is sometime holy, sometime filthy.
He was a man.
So why you call him holy?
Because Allah forgave.
What do you mean forgave? But it says in the past, and the one in it doesn't say even Allah, it says forgive. It says may Allah forgive. How Allah is God? He says may. Secondly, it says the one in the past and the one to come. So how he is holy, but he would do he did in the past and he would do to come.
Prophet Muhammad suffered in his life very severely.
This is not the question. I suffered too. I suffered too, my friend.
Punishment was
what this have to do with my topic? All people suffer. Have you ever heard a human being don't suffer? Stop playing games. I'm asking you now. How he is holy, yet he commits sin in the past and he will commit sin in the future. So
Christian concept of holy is sinless, that is Jesus. But in Islamic concepts, all the prophets were holy.
So is Allah holy? Is Allah holy the same as Muhammad? He's sometimes sinner?
No.
Then you cannot use the word holy.
Yeah, I can choose,
okay, can you show me one statement in the Quran where it says Muhammad was holy?
No, I'm not a Hafiz, but I am sure there is.
No, there is not. And here we go. I just showed you the opposite.
Yeah, it says.
Okay, listen. I'm going to go back to zero. All what you said to me, it turned to be false and stupid, and people are laughing. So I'm going to give you a chance. I'll repeat my question. Can you give me something, one thing, prove that Allah is God and Muhammad is a prophet? Anything. Choose the best. Can you prove to me in any way?
Yeah, I can give you many.
Give me one for now. Give me one by one.
Like in Isaiah 42.
Don't give me the Bible. Do you Muslims agree with the Bible?
Yeah, some part I have to agree.
Sometime. Okay, what Isaiah said? What Isaiah?
Isaiah 42. Isaiah prophesied about Prophet Muhammad.
Isaiah 42. Okay. What Isaiah 42 saying? Read for us. Okay, read for us Isaiah 42. What Isaiah 42 says?
Here is my servant whom I uphold, my chosen one, in whom I delight. I will put my spirit on him, and he will bring justice to the nations. So in the first two verses.
No, read. Continue reading, because you will see that people will laugh at you in 2 seconds. Read. Continue reading. Or those the only two verses you copy from the website.
Okay, he will not shout or cry out or raise his voice.
Okay, did Muhammad shout Allahu Akbar and when he attacked his enemies?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean.
All right, continue the verse after it.
A bruised reed he will not break, and a smoldering wick he will not snuff out.
Did Muhammad cut the trees and burn them?
But he saved also.
No. Wait. See, we are going, but you are saying this one is about him, right?
Okay, yeah.
First of all, do you agree that Muhammad burned trees and cut trees of those who he hate? Yes or no?
For cooking, yes, obviously.
Not for cooking. What cooking? What this cooking? What does have to do with cooking? He is just doing that as revenge. Yes or no?
Yes, he used trees.
No, read carefully. Ibn Umar narrated the messenger of Allah burned the palm trees of Bani Nudair and he cut it down. The verse you quote for me, it says he will not even cut a branch of a tree, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
You have to understand this is prophetic, but this verse is not.
No problem. Okay. Now the prophet.
I am highlighting.
Hold on. You are highlighting for me how silly it is. Now let me ask you. In Isaiah number 42, does it say something about the spirit?
Yeah.
Okay. Do Allah have a spirit?
I will put my spirit on him.
Okay. Do Allah have a spirit?
Yes.
Where you get this from?
Where?
Allah,
spirit is eternal.
Allah has no spirit. Allah is not a spirit, and He has no spirit. Don't you know that?
Yeah, Allah has a spirit.
Where do you get this from? You know what? I will shave my 100-foot beard. It's growing now. If you can show me one Islamic scholar or teaching agree with you that Allah have a spirit.
That's why Allah breathed that spirit.
Don't tell me that's why. Show me where you get this from. Show me where you get this from, that Allah has a spirit. According as I know, any Muslim who believes that Allah has a spirit is not a Muslim.
Yeah, obviously Allah has a spirit.
Where obviously? You are saying to me obviously. Where you get this from?
In the Quran, everywhere it says that Allah has a spirit.
Show me one where it says Allah has a spirit. No problem, no problem. See, I'm not against you, my friend. I'm just trying to learn from you how you Muslims understand your false God.
I remember so in Surah Insan it says that Allah breathed His spirit to Adam.
Thank you very much.
And also,
so guys, Allah He breathed. Okay, Allah He breathed His spirit into Adam. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you. So how you Muslim you say that Allah has no spirit? If I show you right now, if I show you that all Muslims agree that Allah has no spirit and He is not a spirit, what you would do?
No, there is a difference between Allah is a spirit and Allah has no spirit.
Okay, so I'm asking you, no, Allah has no spirit, neither He is a spirit. This is what I'm saying. Both of them.
The Quran is saying that Allah breathed His spirit.
Well, this is what Islam teaching. Islam is a book of contradiction. That's what I'm saying. So, do Allah has a spirit or not?
No, actually, you are separating.
My
Allah
friend, I am not separating. Here we go. This is your Islamic fatwa website. Fatwa number 50774. It says here.
Look,
he is debating. Listen. He is debating with the Christians, asking, "Does God have a spirit?"
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
Okay. So
now I get it.
What the answer?
Because they try to deny like this complexity in the Quran Tawheed.
Okay. Let me ask you. So Allah He has a spirit. Is Allah one or two now?
One.
Okay. How He's one, but He have a spirit? Allah is the same as the spirit, or the spirit is different person?
Because we are not separating the spirit from Allah.
No problem.
Spirit is inside
but you said Allah He has a spirit. That means it's additional to Allah. So Allah and His spirit, correct? Or Allah is a spirit?
Allah and His spirit.
Okay.
That's why Isaiah 42.
Okay, hold on. Guys, did you hear this? This is very important what this gentleman said. He said Allah and
it's plainly in the Quran. You didn't read any translation. This is in the Quran.
Let me explain
Let
me explain what you said. Allah, let us type in different colors so people can see in the screen, and you explain to us more, so because people they are really happy from what you are saying, especially me. I'm very happy with you. Thank you for calling me. So Allah and His spirit. This is what you said. Do you agree?
You are highlighting that and like they are two separate beings.
My friend. Okay.
Don't do
that. Then is Allah is a spirit? You said no.
No.
Okay, so that means it's two. As long as you are saying Allah is not the spirit, that's mean Allah and His spirit.
Like I have a spirit. That doesn't mean I am.
My friend, don't stop playing games. Okay, I just say to you, either you say yes, or no. Is Allah is a spirit? Yes or no?
Yeah, yes.
He's a spirit?
Yeah, that's what the Quran says, and also in Isaiah.
Hold on. A second ago you said to me Allah is not a spirit. What happened?
Allah is not a spirit. Allah has.
Okay, so Allah He is not a spirit. Allah He has a spirit. As long it's not, Allah is not a spirit, so we cannot consider them one. They have to be 2% at least. Maybe one God, yes, but not one person, because you are the one who said to me.
We do not highlight that persons, like 2 persons.
Okay, when you say Allah He has a spirit, and I asked you, you said Allah is not that a spirit. Yes. Allah is not that a spirit. So how many persons we have?
I do not want to go to that personhood. Like,
why you don't go? How come you want to go to Christianity about Allah being one? Oh, no, don't play games. So is Allah is the same spirit? You said no. So now we have a spirit and we have Allah. Are they one person or two person?
I do not understand this person. Why are you bringing that person?
You are the one who brought it. I asked you because you mentioned Isaiah. Isaiah says that God is spirit. God is spirit.
Listen,
okay. So God is spirit. This is why I asked you, do your God Allah has a spirit? You said he has a spirit, but he is not a spirit. My God, my God is a spirit. My God is a spirit. So listen. So when you Muslim, you copy the Bible and you are claiming that you have knowledge in the Bible. Did you ever see? Let me ask you, have you ever heard of verses in the Bible saying that God is a spirit?
Yeah, John 4:24. I know that.
Okay, God is a spirit. So how Allah is not a spirit? So obviously the God of the Bible is not the same as the God of Islam.
I do not believe that.
This is not up to you. You are the one who's quoting for me the Bible. As long as you are quoting the Bible, you have to believe in what's in the Bible. Okay, so
I'm not quoting.
Okay, let us go. No, so what you are saying to me, Isaiah, speaking about him, you quote for me a verse, you believe in it. Did you believe in it? You said you believe in something, agree. So Isaiah 42, it says God, spirit.
Yeah.
This is okay. So this is the spirit of God. This is God Himself. If you go from the book of from the beginning, it says God, He created the whole earth and the heaven, and then what happened? That God, His spirit was above the water, above the surface. So Allah, your God Allah is not a spirit, and He, according to you, He have a spirit. But Muslims, they say no, which is absolutely, you have a different religion now. I don't know.
Muslims say that Allah doesn't have a spirit.
Here we go.
He's contradicting the Quran.
Here we go. Here we go. I'm not the one who's making things up. Here we go. It says that the spirit is, or a soul, is not one of the attribute of Allah. Rather, it is one of the things that have been created by Allah. Do you see it?
No, then if this fatwa is actually not true, because Allah cannot
show me a fatwa. Show me one Muslim in the world agree with you that Allah has a spirit.
Because we Muslims do not talk about this kind of
because no, you talk. You have tons of books, and you know the Al-Khomeini, he says the Muslim Sunni, they have the biggest library of bathroom, because all of your books speaking about the private part and down. So listen, I want you to, don't tell me we don't talk. You know, you talk. Can you show me one person in the whole Islamic cult agree with you that Allah has a spirit?
Okay, every Muslims will agree with me if there is no Christian, because if we say in front of
Christians, you Muslim don't agree with the Muslim. I'm not asking you agree with the Christian now. I'm asking you if there is one Muslim agree with you as a Muslim, you as a Muslim. If there is one Muslim agree with you as a Muslim that Allah has a spirit, can you show me the name of the scholar?
Everyone will agree with me, but they will not.
Nobody agree with you. You are a liar. So you are saying to me that the Muslims don't agree. They agree with you, but
they will not agree in front of a Christian, because Christian, they will be
Muslims have two faces. In front of me, they will not agree, but in the backyard, they will agree. So you are a bunch of liars then.
This is not lying. This is Taqiyya. You know nothing about it.
Taqiyya. What Taqiyya? Explain to me. What is Taqiyya?
Like we can tell lies.
Okay, so you are lying about, okay guys, listen carefully. So you are saying to me, you as a Muslim, you are allowed to lie about your God to me as a Christian. You lie about your God. So you say to me he has a spirit.
Not lie about.
Yeah, you are lying to me. You said you are allowed to lie to me. You are allowed to lie to me about your God. I'm asking about your God.
Like if you just take and put a hidden camera in a mosque and then send a Muslim to ask about the spirit of Allah, yeah, they will explain this very plainly. But in front of Christians, we do not use this type of terms. That's why Muslims, they have in the mosque, deny.
So you are saying to me that we Muslims, we have double standard, two faces.
Not double standard. You're completely misunderstanding.
My friend, aren't you the one who said to me we lie? Okay, listen. Aren't you the one who says to me we use Taqiyya and we lie? We are allowed to lie. Did you say that word or me?
Paul also used Taqiyya.
Okay,
you are criticizing.
I'm asking you. Did you say we are allowed to lie? Did you say that, or I'm making things up?
Yeah, this is all over the Quran.
You are lying to me all over the Quran, guys. Did you say it all over the Quran? So you are saying to me that we Muslims, when we talk to each other, we have different answers from the one we give it to the Christians, because when we talk to the Christians, we lie to them. Correct?
Yeah, but this doesn't consider as a lie.
Okay, no problem, guys. He lied to us, but this is not considered as a lie because Allah, He encouraged them to lie to us. I mean, do you see how amazing this religion is? So Allah, he encouraged the Muslim to lie to Christians
when the my point is Isaiah 42.
No, listen. So you just said that when I ask you about Islam, you are allowed to lie to me because Allah encourage you to lie to me because it's not considered to you as a lie, but yet you are lying.
This is not in my religion. This is not lying,
my friend. But you are the one who says to me we are allowed to lie. So you are saying according to Allah is not a lie to lie, correct?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, thank you. All this, guys, did you hear this? Thank you very much.
I'm not making this up.
Okay, so now any question I ask you, you're allowed to lie to me when you give me the answer.
I'm not lying to you now.
No. How I know? You are the one who just said to me, we are Muslims, we are allowed to do this to you, and Allah does not even consider it as a lie. What he allowed to lie. So you are saying to me,
obviously we have to establish the truth.
Okay, obviously. But how you can establish the truth if you just said to me that we Muslims, we are allowed to lie to the Christians?
We will use plain language, but like there is only one
God. This is not what you said. No, you said to me. You said to me. We are allowed to lie, and this is why the Muslim they will
we are allowed to lie. Okay. If you just do
now, if I ask you, okay, if I ask you any question about your God, and I'm asking you about your God, you're allowed to lie to me. So how we will find the truth?
I'm not lying to you.
Okay, you did. You said to me that Allah has a spirit. I said to you, give me one Muslim and agree with you. You said to me that they will not.
Quran agrees with me.
Huh?
Our Prophet agrees with us. The Quran agrees with me.
The Quran. Okay. So, but you said Allah has a spirit, but He is not a spirit, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Allah
so I ask
is a being.
So listen. So is Allah is a being and the spirit is a being, or it is one being?
No. One being.
Okay. But I asked you, is Allah is a spirit? You said no.
Yeah.
So how He can be one being if He is not the spirit?
Because if He is the spirit, how can He send the spirit? How can He breathe that spirit?
Okay, guys, if He is the spirit, how you answer me? Don't tell me, don't ask me the question. I'm asking you. If you are saying to me Allah has the spirit and Allah is not the spirit, okay, so is the spirit created? Is the spirit of Allah created?
Allah can create that spirit.
This is not the question. This is not the question. The spirit of Allah.
No, spirit. The Quran doesn't say anything that
I'm asking you. It's your belief. It's your religion.
No. This would be a blasphemy to say that.
To say what?
Spirit is created.
Okay. So the spirit of Allah isn't created. Is Allah created?
No.
Okay. So now we have. So now we have two uncreated. So we have two uncreated being, and the spirit is not Allah, and Allah is not the spirit.
As long as Allah exists, the spirit exists.
This is not the question. This is not the question. Are they both created or they are not created? You are saying no.
No. Eternal. They're the spirit and Allah.
Okay.
Allah's
so now let us do this. We have Allah is not created. Allah. Let us type it here in the screen so people they will follow with us. So Allah plus the spirit. Anything else is not created in Islam.
Why you're writing plus?
Because they are not one person. You are the one who said to me.
Why?
I asked you, is Allah the spirit? You said no.
You should write capital S. This is an insult to the spirit.
You later you can change it, fix it for me. For now. So if there is anything else beside Allah and the spirit are not created.
Yeah.
What is that?
No, we do not think like that.
I'm asking you if there is something else beside Allah and the spirit are not created.
What?
Is that the Quran? What about the Quran?
Quran is eternal and it is preserved in the
Quran is not created. So look what we have now. We have a three separated, and yet they are not created. How that can be? Allah, the spirit, and his word, they are not one.
Not only Quran but also the Torah.
No problem. Okay, the word of Allah. The word of Allah, no problem.
The word of Allah.
Okay, the word of Allah is not created. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, isn't Jesus the word of Allah?
Yeah, but he
Okay, but you just said the word of Allah is created. Everybody heard you.
No, but you are misrepresenting
my
the
friend,
word
isn't
in
it
Jesus.
you? No, isn't it you who said to me the word of Allah isn't created? Did you say that?
No. Jesus was not the word of Allah. He is a word of Allah.
No, my friend. No, he is the word of Allah.
I read in the Quran's
okay, hold on. So you are saying to me he is a word, he is not the word?
Yes.
Okay, but isn't it the word of Allah is the word of Allah anyway?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jesus is the word of Allah anyway. It's not created.
Jesus was created by the word.
Hold on. No, he was the word. He wasn't created by the word. He is the word. How he is created by the word? Where it says that? It says that the Messiah is the word of God which bestowed in Mary, and he is a messenger, and he is a spirit proceeding from him. And you are the one who said to me you like Yusuf Ali translation. So he is the word of God before he became a man, correct?
Yeah, before okay. Jesus' body is not.
When Jesus was the word of God, he was created or not?
There is no such thing as a concept that Jesus was eternal.
This
Quran
is not the question.
Says
this
that
is not the question. Jesus was the word at that moment. Who created the word?
No one created the word. The word is eternal.
Allah cannot be the one who created Jesus, because that word was Jesus. The Quran says so.
But we Muslims do not
Don't
believe that, because the
don't
Quran...
but me. Listen, he was the word, and you agreed. And you agreed too that the word of Allah never been created. So Jesus was the word, so he is exist by himself, have nothing to do with Allah. So Jesus previously, for his appearance to us,
Jesus came in the womb of Mary.
No problem. This is when he is born as a human being. But before he became a human, he was what? He was the word. Do you agree?
The word of Allah.
Thank you very much. And you agree that the word of Allah is not created. Do you agree?
Yeah, the Quran doesn't say that
the Messiah was the any created before he was born. Now look at this. Okay, but focus me. So Allah plus the Spirit plus the Quran, three of them, three are not created. Who is the one?
No, not Quran. The word.
The word. No problem. Guys, the word. The word. Okay. So Allah, I will change it for you just to make you happy. Okay. Allah and the word are, and the Spirit of Allah are not created. Do you agree with that?
Singular, not plural. You are using plural pronoun.
Doesn't matter. Allah and the Spirit and the word are not created.
Yes.
Okay. So they are equal, are they?
Equal in what sense?
Because they are not created.
Yeah, they are equal in creation. Like in the creation of Adam, it was both the word of God and the Spirit of God.
The word itself is not created. The word of itself not created.
The word itself is not created. The word itself is the creator of Adam.
Thank you. Look, when so Allah the creator of Adam is the word, is not Allah.
Yeah, Allah, word and spirit.
But Allah is not the one. Okay, but Allah is not the one who created the world, correct?
No.
Okay.
The word is eternal.
The creator, you just said, and very important thing, you just said that the creator, we will put the letter C next to it, is the word, not Allah, because the creation happened by the word, not by Allah. And the word itself is not created by Allah. So the word itself is God by itself, for it can create and do not need neither the Spirit of Allah or Allah himself.
We do not say the word is God. We say the word.
I don't care what you say, but your philosophy proving that, because as long you are saying to me that the word is exist by itself and never been created, that's mean there's Allah or there's no Allah. It doesn't matter. The word itself is God. For God is the word and the word is God. Who is the one who created Adam? You said to me, the word. Okay. Who created
the word? Not only
the
word. Allah, the word. Allah through his word and spirit.
My friend, how you say his word when the word is not from him, is not created by him? How this is his word?
Allah's word.
Okay, but how this is his word if it's not created by him?
No, I'm not saying the word is created by Allah. It exists.
This is what I'm saying.
Within
if this
Allah,
is not the word of Allah,
of Allah,
if this word is not created by Allah, so how you say His?
Because the word belongs to Allah.
How it's belong to Allah if it's not created by Allah?
Because everything is created by the word. Allah cannot create.
This is not the question. The word itself is not created by Allah. My friend, focus. Breathe. Okay. If you say to me, let us make it something physical. Okay. If you say my phone, okay, and this phone is not made by me. Okay. If I ask you now, is this word owned by Allah as a property, or it is independent and it exists by itself? Is it owned by Allah?
No, we do not say that.
Thank you. By Allah. So it's not owned by Allah, guys. Take one. It's not owned by Allah. Okay. Is it created by Allah?
No.
So Allah had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, obviously. Listen, as long as Allah
my friend,
exists,
you just said it's not owned by Allah. It is not created by Allah. So what it have to do with Allah? Nothing.
You are actually just you are going too deep and philosophical.
Actually, so Islam is a stupid cult. The second you go deep, Islam go malt. Islam go bald, lose all the hair and get naked. This is why you are trying to get away from it. So the second we go deep in Islam, we find Islam is a stupid. Now because now we have a three divine. We have the word which is not created. We have the spirit which is not created, and we have Allah which is not created. So you Muslims, you believe in the Trinity.
Allah, listen,
okay, now listen, don't tell me, listen. How you say three and created, but you are claiming that you worship one God, and the one who created you is the word, not even Allah. So you should worship the word.
How can you worship the word?
Well, isn't the one? Isn't the word? Okay, hold on. Isn't the? Let me explain to you how you can worship the word. Because according to your logic, that the one who created everything is the word. That's mean Allah is not the creator, and the word itself is not created by Allah. So Allah is just individual, exists by himself, no problem. The spirit exists by itself, no problem. And the word exists by itself, no problem. But the only one who created anything, according to your belief, is the word.
You can, okay. If you want to worship the word, you are actually worshiping Allah.
Okay, my friend. I cannot stay longer. Okay, you can call me maybe next time. You are welcome. But as you see, guys, this is how silly this cult. But this gentleman, he said many things important, that Muslims, we are allowed to lie to you, and this is why you Christian, you should be very careful when you listen to Muslims. He said clearly with the clear words. I hope everybody will cut this conversation and post it everywhere, that we Muslims are allowed to lie to you, and this is not considered in Islam as a lie. So everything he says to me now, it's possible to be just a lie trying to defend, because he just said that. And now when we got deep, he don't want to go deep. Why? Because deep will show you right away how silly this cult. As long as you don't go in details, it's fine, it's okay. You know, Allah is God. But if you go in details, you will see that Allah is no one. He did not even create his words, and the word is the one who is the creator. And Allah, according to him, he is a spirit. But by the way, according to Islam, Allah has no spirit. This is a lie. So this is either a mistake from him or a lie. Either it's a lie to defend, just to make Isaiah look fit with Muhammad, just to make it a propaganda thing, or he is telling the truth, and that's mean he believed truly that Allah has a spirit. But either way, that will prove in Islam to be false. Look, because now we have a three uncreated divine, eternal. What is the eternal mean? The one is exist by itself. Those are exist by themselves. Allah plus the spirit plus the word. Where the word is coming from? Not from Allah. Where the spirit is coming from? Not from Allah. Neither of them is coming from anyone. That means they are three separated divine, not one. Not like in Christianity we say three person, one God. In Islam they have a three person and they are totally separated. So when a Muslim he says that the word is the word of Allah, that is stupid to say, because as you see, the word has nothing to do with Allah. It's not created by Allah. It exists before, without Allah exist, or is it, Allah exists or not? The word is there. So how you say this is the word of Allah? So it's very easy to prove Islam to be funny and a stupid cult. Just ask some deep questions. And you know, I was trying to give him a chance to give me one. You know what? I'm going to give you one more call because I have to go. You know, I have things to do. But maybe I will give him one more call, because each time I say to him, can you give me one thing to prove Muhammad to be a prophet? Look what he do. He go and say, I will show you from Isaiah. I will show you the Quran says Jesus said. Should I call him maybe, or leave it for tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow. You can call me tomorrow, Mr. Khan. As long you are here, subscribe to our channel, and maybe you can think about something very powerful next time you call me, and show me one proof that Muhammad is a prophet of God. But you know what? I'm going to give you one more chance. I will call you. I can't resist the temptation. Khan.
Hello.
Yeah, my friend, I don't have really much time left to talk to you, but I want to ask you one more thing, just to give you a chance to prove to me Islam to be true. Can you give me one thing, prove to those Christians?
But I want to ask you one.
Mute YouTube, please. Mute YouTube.
Okay. Yeah. I did it.
Can you give me one thing, solid, something solid? Have nothing to do with the Christians say, the Bible says, something have to do with Islam. How you can prove to me that Allah is God or Muhammad is a prophet? Choose anything, but choose something very strong.
The scientific miracles in the Quran.
Like what? Give me one.
Like Quran mentions the Big Bang.
Where in the Big Bang it says in the Quran?
In Surah Anbiya chapter 30.
Okay, read it for us, please.
Okay, wait. Like this is undisputable. You can deny that.
No problem. Nobody can deny it. Correct. Yeah. So guys, Mr. Khan, he is going to show us the Big Bang in the Quran. I have it in the screen. You can look at the screen.
Okay. Can I read it?
Go ahead.
Have not those who disbelieve known that the heavens and earth were joined together as one united piece, and then we parted them. Here's the Big Bang, and when we have
how is that is the Big Bang? I don't understand. What is the Big Bang said?
Like all matter were joined together.
No,
in one
it doesn't say that. No,
point.
It doesn't say that. No, it says that nothing was there. The Big Bang explosion happened, but there's nothing. There was no earth. There was no heaven. Correct?
No, this is poetic. So
I'm asking you. When before the Big Bang, there was a sky and space and earth, or no?
No, nothing.
But here it says the opposite. It says here, don't the disbelievers know or see actually? Alam yara, in Arabic it says yara. Don't they see that the heaven and the earth were joined together? So there was heaven and there was earth, and Allah He separated them from each other.
Yes.
Okay, but this is stupid, because we are not separated from the heaven. We are inside the heaven. Isn't it the earth is swimming in the space like a dust?
No, Quran is saying that the earth and heaven, these two are separated.
My friend, there was earth and there was heaven. The verse is so clear, and we can show you the interpretation of Ibn Kathir if you want. So there was earth and there was heaven, and then Allah He left up the heaven from the earth. That's what it says. Do you agree with that, or you agree with the Big Bang?
No, I agree with Big Bang.
But this is against the Big Bang, because it says there is earth and there is heaven, and Allah He left up the heaven. Don't you know that the Quran says that Allah He made the sky?
Allah created in 6 periods, and then Allah ascended up to heaven.
What 6 period? Where in the Quran 6 period?
I mean 6 periods or 6 days. If you
it says 6 days. Now let us see. Does it say in the chapter 52 that Allah He left up the sky? He left up the sky.
I know that.
Okay, Allah left the sky up from where?
From the earth.
Okay, that's mean the earth and the sky, they were attached together and Allah separated them. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
How is that accurate? We are inside the space.
This is what the
heavens
and the earth.
What do you mean? No,
we're joined together.
Okay, but this is not what the Big Bang saying. The Big Bang saying that we are now according to this is a theory, by the way. The Big Bang is not a scientific fact, it's a theory, and we as a Christian are rejected. Only fool. If I ask you right now, which one Allah created first, the earth or the sky?
He created simultaneously everything.
Where it says that?
That verse, it says that Allah created those two were joined together and Allah separated.
No, where it's this doesn't say it's at the same time. It says this is about separating them. Where it's mentioned the creation, which one created first?
Well, I do not remember that verse, but it says that Allah created on the first day. Like you have
which verse? Which verse? Where?
I do not remember that verse.
Okay, let me ask you.
But I read.
According to the Big Bang, the stars was created before the earth, or the earth belong after the stars?
No, the stars were created before, like some billions years before the earth.
Okay, so
earth came from the sun.
That's wonderful. So guys, the stars came long after, I mean the earth came long after the stars. You agree on that? According to you? Okay.
Yeah, the Big Bang says that.
All right. Okay, thank you. So here in the chapter 41 it says that the last thing Allah created after he finished the whole earth, it was the stars.
Where?
Chapter 41. Read with me. You can read it from verse number 9. The first thing he created the earth in 2 days, and then he placed in the top of them, the top of the earth, rising mountains, and then he put in the earth all the sustenance, which mean the water, the grass, the trees. And then after that he turned to the heaven, and then it was a smoke. There was nothing, empty. And then verse number 12, he made the heaven 7 skies, and he put lamps in those skies. So you are the one who's coming to me with the Big Bang, but according to Allah, the first to create it was the earth, and the last to create is the stars. What do you think?
No, actually, the modern Muslims apologists, they explain that earth is not the earth in the Quran, it is the matter. Like matter.
It's not. No, it is the earth and the Quran, my friend. Here we go. You see, I got something more powerful than your those who they are explaining to you, the liars who they are making articles these days, because your Quran, your prophet, he spoke about that. Here we go. Not only you said to me 6 period of time, right? Is it 6 period or 6 days?
Yeah.
Is it
I believe it is 6 periods.
Okay, so
6 days.
Is 6 days is wrong? Is 6 days is wrong?
Yeah, 6 days.
Is 6 days is wrong? It's wrong. Okay, guys, 6 days is wrong. Here we go. This is your prophet saying, Allah the exalted.
Days can mean periods also.
No. Days can no. You said 6 days is wrong. You said that. Allah the exalted, the glorious, created the clay on Saturday, and he created the mountains on Sunday. Huh?
Okay. No. Okay, go on.
Okay.
I know this.
So what is the first thing Allah created? It was the clay. And then he created the mountains, and this is exactly what it says in the Quran. He created the earth in 2 days, and he put the mountains, and then he created whatever trees, etc. Read with me carefully. And then he says he created the entire labor in Tuesday, created the light in Wednesday, and he caused the animals to spread in Tuesday, and he created Adam in a Friday afternoon. Not only it's a Friday, it's afternoon.
Yeah, I know this hadith, and
okay.
Do you
agree with this hadith or you don't?
Actually, I have to say this is Sahih hadith.
Okay, so do you agree with it or not? This is the question. Do you agree with it or not?
Actually, I saw in a blog in Apple.
Don't tell me I saw, my friend. Just give me the answer. Do you agree with it or not?
No, I have to disagree with.
You have to disagree. Okay, but aren't you the one who said to me in the beginning that the Big Bang saying that the stars are created first and then the earth are created after? And then when we showed you that from the Quran, what you said? That some Muslims, they say that it's talking about different earth. Where do you get this from? The different earth,
like matter, not different earth. The matter.
No, it says. You see, the Arabic is so clear. It says the mountains. It says, what are you talking about? I mean, what matter? It says he created the earth in 2 days. Okay, where Allah he placed the mountains in this matter? The verse in the Quran says Allah, my friend, Allah he placed mountains in the top of where? In the top of the earth or in the top of the matter?
Earth.
Okay, so why you are saying it's a matter, not earth?
That's why I'm saying that I have to disagree with this hadith, and many Muslims disagree with this
hadith. But this is an agreement
because
with this here. Okay, let me ask you. So Allah who created the earth first in the Quran and then the sky after. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter what you are saying. It says in Arabic here clearly that Allah He made the mountains in the top of that earth, and the word here in Arabic it says ard. So don't tell me matter. Arabic is so clear. Allah He can use the word matter, right? He can say. So
if you read the Surah Anbiya verse 30, it says earth. Okay, I believe.
Okay.
In that verse, it was talking about matter, but in the next verse, it is talking about the description of the earth.
Right? This verse is speaking about matter. Okay, but here it says.
The next verse.
Okay. So that matter have mountains in it.
Didn't you listen,
my friend
Zakir Naik? He also said,
hey brother, that. I die laughing at Zakir Naik every day. He is the most stupid idiot ever. What are you talking about? Okay, then yes, he's an official stupid. Zakir Naik, you do not know anything about Islam. Can you tell me how Zakir Naik explained this to me? Go ahead.
Zakir Naik said that in Big Bang, the matter and space all were joined together. And something happened. This is the power of Allah.
Yeah.
And that's why he said that.
Okay, but I ask you, hold on. You see, I will go with Zakir Naik's stupidity. Aren't you the one who said to me that the stars are exist before the earth?
Yes, this is what the Big Bang says.
Look, read with me carefully. The matter here is what is created is the matter, all right? In 2 days. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and Allah He called it the earth.
Yeah, this is the description of earth.
How the matter is the earth?
That's why I said that in Surah 21, Surah Anbiya, in that verse 30, it was talking about matter, and verse 31.
My friend, where is the word matter here? It says that the earth and the heaven. Doesn't say that. Does it say the word matter or says the word earth? Does it say
earth?
No, it says earth. No, it says earth.
Earth.
Okay.
Earth.
So why you are lying saying this is it says matter?
Because we have to interpret in the light of Big Bang.
So now the holy book of Islam is the Big Bang, and the Quran have to fit with the Big Bang. So we change the Quran to make it fit, but the verse is so clear in front of us. It says وَجَعَلْنَا فِيهَا رَوَاسِي, and then it says, read carefully with me, هُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ اللَّيْلَ وَالنَّهَارَ وَالشَّمْسَ وَالْقَمَرَ. It is Allah who created.
I don't understand Arabic.
Who?
I don't understand Arabic.
This is not my business. This is not my business. Okay, let me ask you. According to the Quran, did Allah created the matter first or the stars first?
The stars were included in the matters.
But the other verse saying the opposite.
That's why I'm saying that in verse 30, the same word earth is using, that is matter, and verse 31 is talking about.
I want you to give me the name of the idiot who says that the word earth mean matter. Can you give me his name? The scholar.
No. It doesn't say that the earth means matter.
So all the scholars agree that this is the earth, this is nothing else.
Okay, if you want to talk about the scholars of that, Ibn Kathir or Jalalain, they did not have any concept of Big Bang. That's why they interpreted earth.
So when the Big Bang come, we try and make the Quran fit with the Big Bang. We forget about Ibn Kathir.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
that's good. That's a good thing, by the way, because now Muslims, they are changing their book. Their holy book became the Big Bang of the atheists. Now, let me ask you. Okay. So, but the Big Bang doesn't say that God created anything. It says an explosion. So does the Quran says there's an explosion, or the verse you are saying to me, it says that Allah separated them. Separated what? The earth and the heaven. What the heaven means?
No, we do not believe that the natural cause of Big Bang, that something happened. Just we believe in the divine.
No problem.
That Allah,
but isn't it saying that Allah He separated the earth and the heaven? Correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the earth separated from the heaven? You said to me, you are the one who said to me that the word earth mean matter. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. By the Big Bang.
Okay,
hold on. Everybody will die laughing at you. If the Big Bang is the matter which is explode, how it says that Allah separated the matter from the heavens? Is it the matter who became the heaven in the Big Bang?
No, if you
what is the Big Bang? Hold on. You see, you are very confused, kid. Let me ask you. Hold on. Make it simple. Isn't the Big Bang is based that the matter explode? There's a matter explode.
Yeah, the explosion of
all. So when this matter explode, this matter stay. That is it staying the matter, or it is became everything around us?
No, from Big Bang, everything came out.
All right. But here it says that the earth and the heaven, and it says not only that, it says, don't the disbelievers see? Which means something they see with their eyes, not something happened in the past. Don't they see that Allah separated the earth from the heaven? Does it say that in the verse?
Yeah.
Okay, so how this is about the Big Bang, something we never saw, if he said, don't you see?
Yeah, don't you see? That doesn't mean that like Allah is
he was talking to the Arab he was talking to the Arab at the 7th century, is correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
how
was
they
talking
will,
about
how they will see that unless it is visual? Are you saying to me Allah he used the wrong word? How they will see such a thing unless?
No, this is poetic. This is poetic. In Quran it says that don't the disbelievers see that. This is poetic.
This is what?
Miracle of poetic, the miracle of Allah.
What poetry? I say to you, don't you see? I mean, this is stupid. If I say to you, don't you see, and something I cannot see, that's stupid to say. Secondly, it says here, let me show you. Let me show you how stupid what you are saying, my friend. I feel sorry for you. It says, don't you see? Don't you see? In Arabic, it says, alam yara. If we change the translator, you will see it says, alam yara. Don't they see? So he is saying to them, don't you see? It's something they can see.
Okay. That's the interpretation.
Hold on. Just wait. If you are saying to me the earth was the matter, it says here, don't the unbelievers see? The heaven and the earth were joined together, and between two brackets as a unit of one creation, before we clove asunder. Okay, let me ask you. So when this earth was a matter and this matter explode, that's mean the word earth doesn't exist no more.
No, the earth did not exist at the time of Big Bang.
So why he's calling it the earth?
That's why I'm telling that in verse 30.
Okay, let me ask you. Hold on. Don't tell me. I mean, I'm just doing with you. Honestly, I feel I want to jump from the 6th floor because of your stupidity. With my respect to you, but I have to say this is stupid because the Quran say earth, you say a matter. So we say goat, you say a chicken. The Quran used the word earth, you say matter.
I can't say that.
No, hold on. Let me ask you. Okay, now Allah he created according to your theory. I will go with you. The stars first or the matters first?
Stars.
Before the matter? I thought the matter is the Big Bang.
Oh, matter. Yeah,
matter. Okay, and the matter appear as the word earth. Do you agree? Huh?
Yeah, the matter is the word earth. Right.
So
after.
Okay, what if I show you in different verse that Allah is saying that the first thing He created was the stars before the matter? What you will do now? Are you going to jump from the top of the high mountain? Read carefully with me. Chapter 79, verse number 27. And what are ye more difficult to create? The heaven above He has constructed. He lifted up. He make it high, and this is what it says. Rafa'a samkuha fasawa. He lifted up high, because this is a fiction that the earth was the sky was in the top of the earth, and then God he lifted up and He put the mountains. It's called the mountain of Qaf. And if we go to chapter Qaf, we will see it. I will show you. Now here it says, so Allah he created the heaven, and then He raised up the sky. Raised it up where? In the top of the earth. Now then He says. So now we have a day and night. This is number 3. Then He made, and then after that, not moreover, in Arabic it says وَالْأَرْضُ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَّاهَا. الْأَرْضُ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَّاهَا. What does that mean? And the earth after that He made it flat. So if the earth is the matter was flattened after the heaven was totally created. And then
in this verse, this is not matter, this is earth.
Okay. No, guys, no problem. It is not matter, it's earth. It's up to Him. He decide which earth it was not. But here we have a problem, because that's mean that Allah, He finished the stars first, and the other verse is saying the last thing Allah, He finished, it was the star. Remember the verses we showed you before, it says that Allah, He created the trees, He made the rivers, and He made everything ready, and He put the mountains in the top of the matter. You call it matter, huh? So the earth will not shake on you. And then after that we see in this chapter that Allah, He created the stars first, which means in totally opposite direction. Don't you see that Allah, He created the matter? I will go with you, it's not the earth. I see, I'm agreeing with you now, just to make you happy, in 2 days. And then He put things in the top of the matter in 2 days. Listen, what is the mountain Allah, He placed in the top of the matter in the 4 days? Explain to us. You said the matter is the Big Bang. It says here, the earth, Allah, He created in 2 days. And then He placed mountains, He made hills, He put trees, all of those in 4 days. Do you agree that the trees exist before the skies exist?
No.
But this is what the verse is saying. So Allah created the earth, you claim this is the matter, and then He says in the top of the earth I made mountains, and I clean all the substance, which is the water, the trees, the grass, etc.
This is talking about the creation of the earth.
Are you an idiot or what? You are the one who says to me this one is speaking about the matter. You change your mind now?
No, actually only one verse it is talking about matter. That
which
Big
one?
Bang verse.
Which one? Which one?
Surah Anbiya verse 30.
Okay, I will go with you guys. This one is about the earth. Be my witness, because later he will change his mind. So chapter 41, here we go. I will take a snapshot. Okay, this chapter 41, it says that Allah, He created the earth first and the stars at the end. Do you agree with it?
But you are saying that in 79 Allah
hold on, don't change. You are the one who said, and I remember very well, you said the stars are created first. Yes or no?
Yeah, according to Big Bang, yes.
No problem. But this chapter in front of us, chapter 41, verse number 9, 10, 11, 12, saying that the order was as the following. And you are the one who agreed now, this is not the matter, this is the earth. Remember, you are the one who agreed.
Yes.
So the earth was created in 2 days. And then mountains and grass and trees in 4 days. And then He went to heaven after that. And then He made them 7 heavens, and then after that, the last thing He created the stars. But you are the one who says
where it says that. Where it says that the last things.
It says in the front of you. Read it. Read it.
Which verse?
Verse number 12.
Okay, then He ordained the 7 heavens in 2 days. He decked the night heavens. Is this talking about stars?
Yes, like lamps. Yes, lamps. وَزَيِّنَّا السَّمَاءَ الدُّنْيَا بِمَصَابِيحَ. And we decorated the lowest heaven with lamps.
Then this is talking about the earth and then the stars.
Yes.
After the earth.
Yes, thank you. But you said that the truth is the stars was the first to create it.
I did not read this creation account. That's why I read.
Don't tell me don't read. Now you did. Now you did read it. Now you did, and you did agree, and everybody heard you that the correct thing is the Big Bang. Okay.
I agreed that the stars were created
first
before.
But this is saying the stars were created at the end. But this is saying
the stars were created.
I'm not saying that.
Before?
The Quran saying that. The Quran saying the stars is the last thing to be created according to chapter 41, verse number 12. So do you agree that this is a big mistake?
Actually, you should debate Dr. Zakir Naik.
My friend, don't make me use a bad word. What Zakir Naik? I'm asking you, what's wrong with you? Are you saying to me that your brain is in the butt of Zakir Naik? You cannot say one word without saying Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik is a dumb idiot. He do not know what he's talking about, and I prove it many times. Can you give me the answer?
Then you should
give me the answer. No problem. Give me the answer according to Zakir Naik.
Okay, then according to we have to reject Big Bang theory. Otherwise, Quran.
You have to reject the Big Bang theory. It was the Big Bang theory, correct? Now the Big Bang theory, after speaking to Christian Prince for 15 minutes, it's a big mistake. Now, but this is not a problem. Now we have a bigger problem. We have a big problem because now, as long you agreeing that the Big Bang, hold on. As long you agree that the Big Bang is not there, forget about it. That's mean the earth is not does not that matter no more. The earth is an earth, and that's mean we go back now. We will find the other chapter saying the opposite, because in the other chapter, this is chapter 41. In chapter 79, it says the opposite, that Allah created first. Hold on. Chapter 79, it says Allah created which one first?
Listen. I have to write down the verses. 41:12. Okay, now you can go to the next one.
Okay, chapter 79. You agreed that the Big Bang is a big joke now. Okay, that's good. Now 79, chapter 79, Allah saying that Allah created the heaven first, and then He built this heaven, 7 heavens. He gave it order night and day, and then He gave it the lights, which mean the lamps, etc. And then after that He started working in the earth, and then after that He created the trees and the water. And after that, He put the mountains. But this is totally different order from the other chapter in chapter 41. In chapter 41, it was the earth first, and then the trees, and then the mountains, and the substance, and then the sky was a smoke, and then after that, Allah He created the lamps. Here it says totally the opposite. The first Allah He created the sky. He made the sky 7 skies. He built it all, and He gave it the light, which means the lamps. He gave it its order, and then after that, read carefully. And after that, He spread the earth. He made it flat, and after that, He gave it water, and after that, He made the mountains. This is totally the opposite contradiction.
He spread the earth.
My friend, doesn't matter. The first one saying Allah finished the earth. No, it says that He made it flat. This is not, anyway, he spread, He made it flat. That will not change. But in Arabic it says وَالْأَرْضُ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَاهَا.
Dahaha means Zakir Naik said that this is ostrich egg shape.
My friend, Zakir Naik is a donkey. Do you want me to show you what dahaha means from the dictionary?
Dahaha means, I do not believe dahaha means spread.
No, the haha does not mean an orchard oak. This guy is a donkey. He copied that from a YouTube. A kid is 19 years old. He made that video, and then every donkey in the world start copying, including Zakir Naik. And let me get your Zakir Naik busted into a second. I will open an Islamic dictionary, and you will see that the word the haha mean flat. He made it flat. Okay, let me show you. Here we go. I will put it for you in the screen. Give me a second. I will open the dictionary, Islamic dictionary, not Christian dictionary, and I will pause the word the haha. Here we go, and here we go. What the haha mean? Here we go. This is the dictionary. This is Al-Ma'ani dictionary, which is an Islamic dictionary. Can you read what the dictionary is saying? The word of the Quran. It's a word from the Quran. Ma'anaha, He stretched it or He spread it. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, and this is why all Islamic interpretation and translation, none of them says He make it like a ball, as Zakir Naik saying to you, or like an egg. Did you ask yourself? None of the translator, he did not say the word egg. Why? Why? Because Zakir Naik is a donkey. He copied a video from YouTube and he adopted and he started repeating the same thing. But the word the haha, we can go to Ibn Kathir right now. Do you want me to show you Ibn Kathir? Do you want me to show you Jalalain?
No, I trust you.
Okay. No, don't trust me. Don't trust anyone, my friend. Don't trust anyone. Never trust anyone. Trust only the truth. Search for the truth. Don't be stupid. So you can search for it and you will find that this is absolutely a big fat lie. So Allah, He made the earth flat. And Allah, He finished the heaven first. And after He finished everything in the heaven, as we see in chapter 79, then He worked in the earth and He made it flat, as you see. After that, do you see the word after? Even this Islamic translation saying after that. And here you see, He said spread the earth. Do you see? This is your translation. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, why the Muslim did not say He made it egg, as Zakir Naik said?
Because Zakir Naik thinks he's a scientist.
No, like because Zakir Naik is a diarrhea guy. He's a liar. He is not a scholar. He's a potato. He's making fun of you. He want to take your money. So Zakir Naik, he said this is an egg, and I can show you the video. Actually, the one who made this video is to refute me. He's a 19 years old kid. He called me once. It's a kid who made that video. And then after that, all Muslims, they start copying and pasting the video because they are ignorant. No, not even a single one Arab in the world, you will agree that the word dahaha mean egg, as you see. So the problem here now, that according to this chapter 79, Allah, he finished the sky, he complete the sky. So now we have day, we have night, we have stars, we have dark, as you see. And then after that he start working in the earth. And then after that he put the mountains and he put the water. And so here and then he made the animals. But this is totally the opposite of the order appear in chapter 41. So which one of them is the accurate one? Obviously Allah cannot be God, because he cannot remember even which one he created first. Read carefully. Chapter 41, it says Allah, he created the earth in 2 days, and then he put all the mountains in the top of it and the sustenance, which mean water, trees, etc. And then after that thumma, and then he turned to the heaven. And by the way, the word thumma in Arabic, there's a guy, he is a Muslim teacher, he teach, you can search about the meaning of thumma. Thumma in Arabic mean after, but long period goes, after long period. Thumma, and then after that, after a long period, he turned to the heaven, and it was a smoke, which means was nothing. But this is totally
it means your point is that in one surah it is talking about first earth was created and the stars, but in another surah stars were created first and then the earth.
Let me make it more simple for you. One chapter saying Allah created all the earth and the substance, the trees, the water, etc. first, and then the stars at the end. And that was a chapter, as you see, chapter 41. And then the other chapter saying the opposite. It's chapter 79. Allah created first the sky. He finished all and everything in the sky, including the lamps, the 7 skies, because Quran claimed there are 7 skies. And after he finished everything in the sky, and he made the dark and the night, which mean the sun, the day, the night, etc. for the earth, you know, and this is how it's supposed to be the creation of Allah. And then after that he spread the earth. A Muslim might say to you, well, the earth was created before the heaven. This is what they will say, by the way. I can tell you from now what they will say. But this will be stupid too, because what do you mean? How you can create the earth if there is no space for it? And the space is the heaven. Secondly, and after that he spread the earth. Let us say the earth was exist, but Allah now he start working in the earth. But look what happened. According to this, the stars are finished before he start working in anything in the earth. And the other verse saying that Allah finished all is in the earth, trees, mountains, etc. And then the sky was still a smoke.
In the stars.
But this is the opposite. My friend, this cannot be from God. You are smarter than this. Are you a fool who follows Zakir Naik just because you're like a chicken, follow your mommy, doesn't matter who's your mommy, even if it's a cat? The chicken, when he's go out from the egg, anything walk around, he think this is his mother. Anything, even if it's a cat, will eat him. Are you going to do that? Isn't it obvious after all the explanation for you? There's no way God will not remember which one he created first, the trees first or the stars. As simple as that.
No, actually I did not think about this stuff.
Okay, think now. You are an adult, you are not a kid. Isn't it clear for you? So why you want to stay as a Muslim? There's no way. Even the Quran says if this book is not from God, you will find a lot of contradiction.
Yes.
Okay, so Allah
says that.
All right, so Allah he gave us the correct way to find if this is a book from God. How this can be a book from God? God who don't remember which one he created first.
Yeah, I have to think about that. You have some good points, because this is, I cannot change in one night. Like,
why not? We can change in one night. If you discover that this is false and this is a false prophet, you change in one
because
night.
I don't want to burn in hell. I mean,
well, you are burning in hell anyway. You are following a false prophet. We just to prove it to you. What's wrong with you? You are following a prophet. He claimed that he have a God, yet he don't remember which one he created first, and it's in the front of your eyes. And even if you take it and you study it for the coming 10 years, they try to give you explanation, try to defend, but it will not work. It's obvious. You should leave Islam right now, because you might go to sleep right now and you never wake up and you are following a false prophet.
You are scaring me.
I'm not scaring you. This is the fact is scary, my friend. You are following a false prophet. And you,
okay, what if I leave Islam? I mean, I have to become an atheist. I mean,
no, no. For me, I will invite you to be a Christian, but say agree. I leave Islam, and I will be happy to explain to you the Bible.
I have a Bible, but I do not read.
This is not the problem. Now let us first agree to leave what is called. I don't want you to be Christian unless you are convinced too, because maybe Christians are not a true belief. You never know. So we want to check it out one by one. So first, as long as we reach an agreement, me and you, that obviously this is a real contradiction, cannot be from God. So Muhammad cannot be a prophet of God. So why you don't want to say I am out of Islam?
Okay, I say, but what's
okay
next?
Thank God, glory to the Lord. Here we go. Our friend here, Mr. Khan, he decided to leave Islam after all of this, trying. He thought Islam is a wonderful, Islam is a great religion. It turned to be Islam is a false cult. Thank you, Mr. Khan. I am happy for you. Now I invite you to believe in the Messiah as Lord, as Savior. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Okay. Do you agree with me that the Messiah did nothing wrong? He's holy.
Yes, I.
Do you agree that the Messiah, he can resurrect people from death?
Yeah.
Do you agree that the Messiah, he can create from the mud the bird?
Yeah,
which means he's a creator. Okay. What is left a Messiah cannot do? If he can even tell you what you hide in your houses, and he is holy.
Actually, I have very bad confusion that how can God die if you say.
Well, who said, my friend? Who said to you that God died? You see the flesh of okay. Let me explain to you. Let's make it also. When we say that Jesus died, we are talking about the flesh.
Yes.
Jesus said, "You destroy this temple, and I will build it for you in 3 days." He was talking about his body. The Jews, they thought he's talking about the temple. All right. So you destroy this temple, and I will build it in 3 days. And the 3 days is symbolic for the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. So Jesus said, nobody can take myself. I lay down myself by myself. Nobody can force me. So when we say that Jesus died, this is the flesh. Otherwise, Jesus exists before his birth. And actually, we were talking about it, right? We said Jesus is the Word of God. So before he come in John chapter 1, it says, in the beginning it was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was the God. So he is the God who was the Word before he became a flesh of a man. So the flesh of the man have nothing to do with the existence of Jesus. Jesus said to the Jews, before Abraham, I am.
Was born, I am. Yeah, okay. I know that
so
verse.
They said to him, well, how are you, like, is this guy is crazy? How you are not even 50 years old and you say before Abraham? So the existence of the Messiah have nothing to do with his birth. So after birth, they killed what? They killed the flesh of the birth. But the Messiah
is body, yes.
Correct. So but the Messiah is existence, and you agree, right? He exists before Abraham.
Yeah.
That means his existence have nothing to do. Still his exist. They just killed the flesh. So they killed the flesh, and the Messiah, he resurrected the flesh. So Jesus the Messiah, he is dead by the flesh, but he is living as a living God. This is why he says, you destroy this temple and I will build it for you in 3 days.
Yeah, in John 2, I also read that. Destroy this temple.
So what do you want more? We have a holy name, powerful, everything glorify him. Nobody can speak against him. He taught amazing love, amazing wisdom. Go and read. It looked like you did read enough of the Bible. You have all the speeches of Jesus. We cannot compare it with the Quran. Quran is just a silly book. So why you will not accept
Jesus? I read the whole Gospel of John. I read that.
All right.
Just for information.
So my friend, so why you will not accept Jesus?
Do you believe in Isaiah 50? I know Isaiah 53 is talking about the coming Messiah.
My friend, I believe in every word in the Bible. This is not a question. I'm asking you. Do you believe? What do you think about the Messiah?
Yeah, I believed in the Messiah, and
okay. Do you believe that he is your savior? You are the one who said to me that Isa means the savior or the salvation.
Yeah, Yeshua means
okay. So
the savior.
Why you will not accept now that the Messiah is your salvation, so you can be saved?
What to do? I have to go to church? I mean, I don't
My friend,
understand.
just agree with me that he is a salvation, and I will help you. We can talk in private later, and we can go and details what you can do. Accept the Messiah as your savior and your salvation, and the only way to be saved, and you will be saved, my friend.
Okay, I accept.
Hallelujah. Glory to the Lord. Our brother Khan, he is not a Abdul no more. He is a Christian now, and he accepted the Messiah as Lord, as Savior. And my friend Khan, I welcome you in the name of the
Can
Lord.
Jesus save Muhammad?
No,
Because I
no, he
in whole
cannot.
life
No,
I
he will not
followed
save, because the Bible
Muhammad.
says, my friend,
Like,
the Bible says, and you know the Bible. Does it say in the Bible that the one who is the one, the Antichrist, is the one who denied the Father and the Son, correct? So Muhammad denied the Father and the Son, and not only that, he caused millions and millions to be deceived. So Muhammad, there's no way for forgiveness. And not only that, the Bible says that the one who do insult the Holy Spirit, he will not be forgiven. And Muhammad, because of him, there's many people insulting today because of their ignorance, because of his teaching the Holy Spirit. He claimed that the Holy Spirit is Jibreel. So Muhammad will not be forgiven, and it's too late to be forgiven anyway, because you are dead. You see, it's possible that anyone
is
can be
he
forgiven.
burning in hell?
He is burning in hell, and he will be in hell, and he will be suffer as nobody ever, for he deceived hundreds of millions of people. They are deceived by this evil man. So my friend, I'm so happy for you that you accepted the Messiah as your Lord, as your Savior. And I want you to invite more Muslims to call me and sit and watch and see what they will come with, and you will see Islam is nothing but a fraud. Don't, and this is my advice to you, don't go by what Christian Prince says to you. Investigate everything you heard. Anything I said to you today is recorded. Download the video later, check it one by one. I am happy that you became a Christian. I'm happy that you left Islam, but still you have to be smart.
Yeah, I hear you almost every day, every episodes.
Wonderful.
I hear you. That's why I decided to call you, because
wonderful, my friend. I'm so happy that you called.
Muslim
Actually,
are
I'm so
lost,
happy that I called you
lose.
again, because something inside me, I was going to leave actually. I hang up on you because I can't take it no more. But something inside me said, do it. I don't know what it is, but something forced me to call you back, even though I'm losing my patience, losing my voice. But thanks to the Lord that He made me call you, and we have you saved. But I want you to stay with us, bring more Muslims, encourage them to call me, encourage the scholars, not only the Muslims, non-Muslims. Challenge Zakir Naik, this guy who don't dare to get close to me. Anyone who have knowledge to call me live on air, and don't tell me what the topic, just call me. Say, Christian Prince, here we go. I'm a Muslim, I'm a Muhammadan. I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to show everybody that you know nothing. I welcome anyone to do it, and they will never win, for a very simple reason. If the Lord is with me, who could be against me? The Lord, He says, search the books, read the books, and find the truth, and the truth will set you free. And He said, I am the truth, I am the Alpha, I am the Omega, I am who I am. I am the life, I am the resurrection.
Yeah, I have to
I am the way, I am the door, and nobody can go to the Father.
Shepherd.
Exactly. So my friend,
I'm the good shepherd. My sheep hear my voice. He is so good.
He is so good. Amazing. He is so good. I agree with you. He's so good, so beautiful. So my friend Khan, I am happy for you. Keep watching us, join us, and I think you can do good. Maybe later, because you learn a lot about Islam from what we said, and you have some background about the Bible that will make it easier for you to accept the Messiah. But that will give you advantage to bring more Muslims to Christ. So get the blessing of the Lord, my friend. Don't just be somebody who became a Christian. Bring more of the lost sheep to the Lord, so they can be saved. Because a happiness in the kingdom of the Lord, as the Bible says, will be right now, because one soul is saved, and that is you. Look at those Christians, how happy for you. All of us, we are happy. I'm happy. I lost my voice, but not for nothing. I did not waste my time. It was a great time to have you, my brother Khan.
Yeah, pray for me.
I will, my friend. And now I have to hang up on you. I apologize, because really I'm losing my voice, and I'm really happy to have you. And I mean,
actually, you have too much patience. You suffer a lot of insults, but you have a lot of patience, and you have a lot of information, and you know Arabic. It is your plus point. So
At the end of the day, my friend, thank you. At the end of the day, my friend, it's about, you know, we are servants and we take insult for his glory. The Lord, he says, time will come and people will think by killing you they are doing favor to God. So not only they will insult me, they will think about killing me if they can. But I understand I will be happy to die for his sake, and I'm not really, this is the last of my worry, insult or death. For we believe that whoever die and believe in the Messiah, he is alive. No death can take us, and nobody can kill us, because we will have the eternal life by his name. They can kill the flesh, but who said that we are not going to die anyway? All of us, we are walking dead. The Bible says, the Lord said, let the dead bury the dead. All of them, they are dead. Even the one who walk behind the coffin are dead. So death will never make us fear, and I will never make me fear, because I would die anyway. You scare me from what? Nothing. I'm dead. But I will prefer to die believing in the truth, being honest and free.
I also have memorized, fear him who can kill the body and soul in hell. Matthew 10:28.
Thank you. You have a good memory, actually. You have a very good memory. That's very good for you. So you can help later to bring more Muslims into Christ, my friend. That's very good. All right, my friend. I will pray for you. I will ask all the Christians in front of you, all the Christians, pray for our brother Khan. I don't know which country you are from. You don't need to tell, but pray for our brother Khan for more guidance, and maybe the Lord, he will make him a disciple of his own, so he will bring more Muslims to Christ. Maybe the Lord, he chooses
I will force my friends to call you. They will become very angry, I know, but I will try to
my friend. Let the devil be angry. The second you are making the devil angry, that's mean you are doing good. If the devil is not angry from you, that's mean you are in the wrong place. So it's a very good sign if you make the devil angry. It's not a bad sign. Actually, me myself, if the devil is not angry from me, it's mean I'm wrong. I will not be happy. What's wrong with the devil? How come he's happy with me? So let the devil be unhappy, and this is what we are doing here. So Khan, I have to hang up on you, and I will have to say thank you. May the Lord bless you. And again, guys, I ask every one of you to pray to our brother here, Khan, who called us to defend Islam, and he end accepting the Messiah as Savior. The Lord is amazing. It's not me who made you Christian. It's no one. It's the Messiah who opened your eyes. As simple as that. Very happy for you. And by the way, join the club of the apostate. Millions of people leaving this cult, and millions will go and will leave Islam soon too, because the internet is a blessing to us, so we can reach out to people. And all the propaganda, those who they are making it, paying, you know, a lot of money, TV stations trying to promote the cult of Islam, will not work. The truth will set you free, and the truth is just in the front of our eyes. I want to say thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you. Don't forget to download the video when the download is ready, and until we see you again soon, I say God bless. Forgive me, I have to go. My voice is almost gone. And if you like to learn more, you can read my books. You can find them in Amazon in many languages. And until we see you again, Christ is Lord, Islam is false. God bless. Take care.